Hey guys, JHub here bringing you another episode of MOAB on every map, and today's map is Sanctuary. This map was just released today to Elite Premium users. It is April 10th, and I got the MOAB again on day one. Now, this is not a bad map at all. I really like the layout design of it. You just have to watch out for the spawn system. It will screw you over a couple times, and throughout this video, you'll see that the spawns got so chaotic that a guy who was AFK, if he had not been AFK, the spawns were putting him right next to me, he would have killed me several times. But I managed to kill him. You would notice like the UAV comes up, and then all of a sudden I turn sideways and kill him because I'm scared. I thought he was camping or something, and I just didn't notice him. But no, he was AFK, and it was just very, very lucky that I got this. But the setup I'm using today is the MP7 silenced with extended mag. My secondary is a 44 Magnum with tack knife, even though I don't use it. Equipment I'm using is a portable radar and a Simtex. 3 starting perks are Scavenger Pro, Assassin Pro, and Dead Silence Pro. Then I move into Specialist with Sleight of Hand, Blind Eye, and Extreme Conditioning, all Pro. This setup with the Specialist is something I really haven't used much. Typically I use the whole Sleight of Hand, the Assassin, and then Recon. But I had been using this setup earlier today because I noticed there was a lot of air support. And I put it on the MP7 because it is a run and gun type of weapon. And I thought this would be like the ultimate stealth running class. But in this gameplay you'll see I wasn't all that moving around. There's several instances where guys are dropping into dead man's hand, nearly killing me, camping in corners with snipers, or even one part where the guy laid down on the ground with his sniper, waiting me out, but luckily I was managed to kill him. He was trying to throw a bouncing Betty out and catch me off, but I had SitRep Pro, which, if you do not have SitRep Pro yet, I really do suggest going out and getting it. It allows you to sound whore a whole lot better than you were before, especially if you're using Specialist. If you've got Dead Silence on, that cancels your footsteps and allows you to sound whore a little bit as is. But when you get SitRep, not only can you avoid the enemy's equipment, but their footsteps get louder, which helped me out in this game. I can't tell you how many times the spawns were like right there, and luckily the enemy team did not have Dead Silence, because if they did, I would not be bringing you this gameplay today. But SitRep saved me. A couple times you can see that the bouncing Betties I was able to avoid all these different items, and when the spawns did flip next to me about 5 or 6 feet away in terms of the game, I managed to drop shot the guys and take them out. You'll even see at the very end of this, when I actually get the MOAB, they spawn next to me, but I managed to take 1 or 2 of them out before being killed because a guy did come from the side and eventually kill me after taking them out, because I tried to stay around B this whole time. My team was very good about capturing flags, so I really didn't have to play the objective. Even near the end, we triple capped them for most of the game, ending this game fairly fast, considering domination games in this game seem a whole lot longer than they do than Black Ops. So I tried to keep myself centered around B. It seemed like where all the action was anyway. And you'll see that this building right here is kind of crucial too, because they will spawn on either side of it. They'll either spawn in the corner or they're just going to spawn outside back towards A. And it can throw you off a little bit, so I did use my teammates as bait a couple of times. You'll see, like, I wait in the corner for my 2 teammates to run out. They get killed, but then the guy comes through the door expecting to go take the next flag, but I just go ahead and gun him down. And Recon was very helpful in this because that one guy that I shot a couple times, he went to the corner expecting me to come through the door so he could shoot me. Didn't happen for him. I managed to follow him and gun him down fairly easily. Before I had used this actual setup to get this MOAB gameplay, I had used many before. I tried running the ACR, P90, and the UMP, and none of them seemed to work out. I do have to admit though, this is a submachine gun type map. There are a couple long lines of sights, but most of the time you're going to either be wanting to run a submachine gun or a shotgun. Those are most effective here because the long lines of sights are mainly for snipers, it seems. The ACR really didn't work for me at all. I would get up close range, try to hip fire, and they would outgun me with another submachine gun. So I would suggest you try the UMP, MP7, PP90, stuff like that. It will help you get the kills you need to in this map to possibly get a MOAB or just to do well. I also suggest you put on a running class with a silenced weapon. That way you're constantly running around the map trying to figure out what it looks like. And even if you don't want to do that, right after you download the maps, go into private match. Just go through the areas, look where you think you might be able to set up best, maybe do your best, but I really do suggest submachine gun with a running class and a silenced weapon. It worked for me. I ran it within the first 4 games. It helped me get a better understanding of the map, and it also allowed me to stay off radar when I was killing people. Also, you might want to start off going around the outside of the map and then slowly figuring out the inner workings, because when you go around the outside of the map in multiplayer, you get to notice where everyone's heading. and then you can pick up on the patterns of where most people go and where the high traffic areas are. So I hope y'all guys enjoy the gameplay. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, peace out.